Good evening. Welcome to Grandma's Attic Music Review. I'm happy to be with you tonight. So now that, quote, COVID's over, unquote, I don't think that's really a real thing. I think COVID's still out there and worse. But anyway, I digress. Now that we're able to go out and see live music again, I'm traveling all over the place. And I went up to Meriden for a fundraiser. Sat in the front row, enjoyed all the musicians, and then, of course, let me just say the name, Terry LaChance comes up to me and she says, "Have you met Kevin Boots?" I'm like, "No." "Does he wear boots?" And she's like, "Yeah, that's kind of his gig." And I was like, "Does he play music?" She was like, "Oh yeah, but he wears boots while he's playing." I said, "Oh, okay." So we met and we chit-chatted a little, and I told him I wanted him to come on my show, and we went back and forth, and I'm thinking that he's going to have all these fancy boots and he's going to wear some fancy boots as fancy as mine. And guess what? Mine are fancier. So I've told him next time he comes back, he has to wear boots as fancy as mine. But anyway, I digress again. So his music, you're gonna love it. He's a lot of fun, and he's a great musician. So please sit back, relax, enjoy, and welcome into your heart and into your home, Mr. Kevin Boots.
Thank you, Doc. I will be sure to have an upgrade to my boots next time I'm on. But yes, I am Kevin Boots, like the shoes. And I got some original songs for y'all. This first one is called Line in the Sand. I don't wanna be buried, regretting words I never said. I don't wanna get caught up in a place where I was never meant. Everybody wants it easy. Am I crazy? These thoughts in my head. 'Cause there are words that's for me to say. It's now or never. Today's a day I draw my line in the sand. No one else will cross my plans. I'm gonna fight this fight. Hold on tight, keep my life in my hands. I draw my line in the sand. I ain't gonna say sorry for things I have not done wrong. I ain't gonna fake happy if you're smiling fake all along. I guess you can't please them or even need them after all. 'Cause there are words that's for me to say, and it's now or never. Today's a day I draw my line in the sand, and I know you won't understand. 'Cause no one else will cross my plans. I'm gonna fight this fight. Hold on tight, keep my life in my hands. I draw my line in the sand. 'Cause there are words that stir me to say. It's now or never. Today's the day. I've drawn my line in the sand. And I know y'all won't understand. No one else will cross my plans. I'm gonna fight this fight. Do what's right. Keep my life in my hands. I draw my line in the sand. I know you won't understand. No one else will cross my plans. I'm gonna fight this fight. Hold on tight. Keep my life in my hand. I draw my line in the sand. Thank you. This song called Lune, named after the French word for moon. Hey, let's count up all the stars tonight. We'll sit ourselves in the moonlight. Yeah, it could be us two. And hey, for every little dot I miss, I suppose that I could spare a kiss and make it up to you. 'Cause I've been thinking and stuck in a dream, and I've been feeling the moon and me and you. It's true. It's true.
Woohoo! Mr. Boots.
Thank you. This next song is called Missing You Tonight, comma, whatever. Missing you tonight, whatever. And I ain't been feeling right, whatever. Been keeping it inside with With every drink I try, I ain't the same. Every time that I look at the sky, I put down my phone and I loosen my pride. I said it's for the best. That's easier done than said. Never expect all this time in my head when I'm missing you tonight. Whatever, and I ain't been feeling right. Whatever, been keeping it inside. With every drink I try, 'cause I ain't the same. And all of the things that you said we would do, and all of the rings that you left in my room, well, I had to throw them out, and I hope that you won't mind. Things you can't hold on too tight when I'm missing you tonight. Whatever, and I ain't been feeling right. Whatever, been keeping it inside. With every tear I hide, said I ain't the same. No, I ain't the same. Oh, 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 no, no, no. Hey, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. 'Cause I don't wanna go out there. I don't wanna go out there on my own. Thank you. All right. I think I got a few more here.
I think you do.
About 3 or so.
I'm keeping an eye on the time. Don't you worry. I'll give you plenty of notice.
Okay, right on. It's my first time on TV. I did audition for The Voice, but I didn't quite have my boots on back then. So, and people at The Voice, I got them on now. This next song is an original song called LMK. Actually, I'm going to play the song that I auditioned for on The Voice.
Nice.
A little audible. This is going to be a cover of one of my favorite female-fronted bands, a band called Paramore. It's a song called Ain't It Fun. I don't mind letting you down easy, but just give it time. If it don't hurt now, then just wait a while. And not the big fish in the pond no more. So just love what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? Nobody wants to fall with you. For ain't it fun living in the real Ain't it good? We get all alone. Where you from? Don't mean no thing, just buying things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell and get what you want. None of big fish in the pond no more. So you want what they're feeding on. So what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? I Said, now what are you gonna do when nobody wants to fool with you? Ba-da-da, ba-da-ba. Ain't it funny? Living in the real world. Ain't it good? Begin all alone. So ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it funny you count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it funny you count on no one? Ain't it fun living in the real world? Go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, 'cause you're on your own in the real world. Don't go crying to your mama, because you're on your own. Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Baby, now you're on the butter. Say, ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Ain't it fun? Say, ain't it fun? Living in the real world. Ain't it good to begin all alone? So ain't it fun, yeah, to living in the real world? 'Cause nobody wants to fool. Ain't it good? Ain't it good? Begin all alone, yeah. Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it funny you count on no one? Ain't it good to be on your own? Ain't it fun? Can't count on no one. Ain't it fun? Living in this real world. Thank you. I will also be taking a iMovie clip of that and sending it to Miss Haley Williams as my wedding proposal. She's the lead singer of Paramore.
Well, there you go.
I'm just playing somewhat. This is an original song.
I've been playing somewhat.
This is an original song called LMK. Here we go. Have I been on your mind the way you're on mine? And tell me if I take up just as much time as you do by yourself. There's no one else, so let me know if it's a no, 'cause that's what it seems. I'll let it go, and all of the dreams caught in between can decompose. Waiting to see a sign when nothing comes through. baby, I'll be alright. If she can't get back to, if she's not the one that's for you or yourself. There's no one else, and so let me know if it's a no, 'cause that's what it seems. I'll let it go, and all of the dreams caught in between can decompose. The games I know well, I played them myself. Just let me know if it's a no, 'cause that's what it seems. I'll let it go, and all of the dreams caught in between could decompose. So let me know if it's a no, 'cause that's what it seems, girl, and I'd let it go. All of my dreams caught in between can decompose. Thank you.
All right, so it's time to do an interview because we got a broken string. So come on down.
I do have an extra guitar in the car.
Well, no, just come over and sit down. We'll talk. You got an extra string with you?
I do.
Well, we can restring that guitar while we're talking,
Oh, amazing.
right?
Yeah, that'd be amazing. I do have an extra guitar, it might be faster, but let's weigh our options. Let's talk.
So while Kevin is getting ready to come over for an interview, we're not going to let him deal with a broken string and try to play. It just isn't the way it works around here. So, how are you?
Hi, Dot. I'm great. I pricked myself a little bit too with the broken string, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Do you need a Band-Aid?
no, I got a boot I can just put on my hand right here. Yeah.
Mr. Boots.
Thank you, Dot.
I'm so sorry.
Thank you for having me, by the way.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So when you come recommended by one of my very dearest friends, I rarely hear the people that she's talking about before they come on my show. Sometimes I'll go check them out if I have the opportunity, but like I haven't been able to catch you in a show, so I took her word for it, and that's all good because you kill it.
Oh.
You're amazing. What made you decide to become a musician?
I feel like music was always in the house. Growing up as a kid, my parents own a karaoke machine, so that certainly helps.
That was fun, right?
When the family parties have the karaoke going, it's just a natural thing. And then music was always, especially in middle school, in like 12, 13, thinking about impressing
Girls.
certain
Girls.
segments of the population
Girls.
that may or may not be girls. Picked up the guitar, and it's funny, I was taking piano lessons before that for like 5 years, and I was always like, but then once I picked up the guitar, I didn't even worry about the girls anymore. I was just like, this is what I want to do. So, yeah.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So You obviously have a favorite band, and you want to send her that song as a proposal, wedding proposal. Where do you think that's going to get you?
Might get me like 1 like on Instagram. Yeah. You know. Yeah. So that's what we're hoping for. That's what we're aiming for.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
Wait, is there any way that anybody can string that guitar? Is that not a thing?
It might be easier to just grab the second guitar. It's in my car.
So can the keys are in the
Yeah,
guitar
the
case?
the keys are in the guitar.
The keys are at the
Yeah.
end of the guitar case. What's
Yeah.
the car?
It's the Camry with the University of Connecticut.
It's
a
the
black-
Yukon
black
black
Camry.
Camry outside.
Yep.
Nothing like Yukon.
Nothing like Yukon. Yeah, I went to Yukon. Yeah.
Where did you go to Yukon? Up in stores or
Up in stores.
what did you go for?
I studied computer stuff, but I minored in digital arts and was in an a cappella group there. I couldn't let the music go, so I was in a band there. Yeah. It's a
Were
good
you
time.
in an a cappella group with Ian Maxwell?
Oh my goodness.
Were you?
And Braden, yes.
And Braden Sunshine.
And Braden
So
Sunshine.
both of them have been on my shows. Braden has been on my show more than any other human.
Wow.
Braden
That's not
and
surprising.
Braden, I'll tell you, Braden was 8 years old when he was on my radio show for the very first time.
Wow.
How's that?
Wow. That's
So, and last Saturday night, they came back together and they're in a band now called the Sunshine Collective. And the people that are in it, and well, the caliber of music that they are anyway, it was amazing.
Oh
my
my
gosh, Kevin.
I gotta
So
watch
isn't that
that.
funny that you were in that same group with Ian?
Yeah.
Ian has gone off and is doing some wonderful things. He's
really is.
he's pretty amazing. Do you keep in touch with him?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my God! Wait till
For
you tell
sure.
him that you were on Grandma's show.
I know. That's so funny that like
It's
we'd
a small
never.
world.
Yeah, it's a really
It's a small world.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
It is funny that I didn't know of you before now, because of that whole connection.
Yeah. Well, I was always pretty. I never. Like I said, it took me a minute to put the boots on. Put them on more seriously around a couple years ago. So I was still pretty new.
Put those boots on like the ruby slippers, and you knew how to get home.
Apparently. Yeah. I
Right?
mean, and look at me now. Just
Right.
Like,
I'm so glad you're here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. I'm so glad that we're all connected that way. They
Yeah.
say 7 points of separation. So, we all know somebody that somebody else knows. Yeah, so that's really cool. I went to UConn too.
Oh, cool.
Not up in stores. I went in Hartford because I'm a social worker. But yeah, it's a good school, and I recommend it to anybody that needs. We're not going to have any of this. Who didn't tell me to? You didn't tell me to shut my phone off, guys.
That's
They're
okay.
supposed to be. So
That's okay. As long as it wasn't me. Like that's.
no, it was a spammer. It was this.
That
It
was,
was calling me up to see if she could get on my show.
yeah,
Right?
right.
Right?
I mean, she only is in a world touring band, but like, it's
Right.
fine.
Well, that's okay. So let's talk about you
never
some
know.
more.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
when you sang karaoke with your parents, I want to know what songs did you sing karaoke? Because you weren't writing your own music yet, or were you?
I was not. Actually, not until
You got your boots on.
the boots came on was when I started seriously pursuing songwriting as a craft. But before then it was honestly, I thank my parents for a lot of what you hear today, because they, through karaoke, through their music CDs collection, like they were singing the Beatles, they were singing Bee Gees. My dad loves ELO, Electric Light Orchestra.
Yeah.
Amazing songwriting there. And then obviously they're more native songs. My mom is from the Philippines, and so she would actually sing some Filipino songs, and those were like also some very amazing songwriting.
There's some beauty to that. There's some beauty in Filipino music that I have listened to, and I like it a lot. I've never been to the Philippines yet.
Let's go.
Did you hear that? Yet.
yeah.
I'll go with your roadie. Let me heal up first, and
Of
then
course. Take your time. Take your
and then
time.
we'll go. And
Yeah.
that will be so much fun.
They'll bless you over there too. They're really religious. They'll make sure your shoulder heals up. Yeah.
Yeah, right? I'll be healed before we go anywhere. I'm not
Yeah.
traveling. Well, I am. But anyway, let's talk about you.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have original music up on how many, like all the streaming platforms? Can I say that? Or where
on
can
a-
people find you?
On a selective subset, I'm on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on Bandcamp. I have my own website as well, kevinbootsmusic.com.
KevinBootsMusic.com. So make
Yeah.
sure you get that. Kevin Boots. Boots like the
Boots
shoes.
like the shoes. Boots cam. There we
Boots,
go.
yep, boots, boot cam. We need a boot cam around here. We had a girl on here, a young lady, a few weeks ago, and she had fancy boots on too.
Oh.
And I got shots of those too. So
Ooh,
I think
nice.
I just sent her a message that we're going to start. These boots are made ... club.
Yeah. Love it. Love it. Yeah.
So, so your musical background is diverse. Do you ever bring any of that Filipino music? There's a certain rhythm that goes with it. There really is. There's a vibe.
A vibe.
A vibe. Do you bring that into some of your songwriting?
Yeah, I would say it's funny when I think about it. I feel like it's a little more of a subconscious thing.
Okay.
So especially in the more column, if you think of categories of songs, more love and affection songs.
Yep.
That's a big part of the culture there. In fact, like playing outside of a girl's window is like
It's
an
like a
accepted
thing.
cultural thing to do. Kind of like holding out the radio. I forget what's the movie where he's holding out the boombox.
What was it?
Yeah, someone in the comments will say like
Steve Martin did it.
Yeah.
Cyprio. What was the name of that?
holding out the
With
boombox.
the nose. I don't remember.
not so-
But somebody
like,
will.
Somebody will. And in the Philippines, it's kind of more antiquated now because like now people are gonna make fun of you as they point their phone at you, like look at this guy singing his, song to the girl. But like in the past, that was like how culturally it was a big thing, and I think subconsciously through the songs like Loon, where the lyric is, I'm thinking about the moon and me and you, and LMK, kind of just like the songs where I'm thinking about someone, it's like a subconscious thing. I try to like put myself in their shoes almost,
In their boots.
in their boots. Like, yep.
Get it right.
Oops. Ooh.
So
The Boots Association is not gonna like that.
what makes you what makes you sit down and write a song? Or do you consciously make yourself write songs on a regular basis?
That's a great question because it comes down to honestly how much do I want to squeeze? How much juice do I want to squeeze for today? Some days, and especially if I'm writing for someone else, if I'm hired as a songwriter, I'm not necessarily going to be the artist. This happens a lot in places like Nashville where, people are known songwriters and they're like, we need a song for Carrie Underwood. Not saying that I have ever written for Carrie Underwood.
Yet.
It's just an example.
That's a yet.
But yeah, exactly. Or
We'll just
Haley
put
Williams
that out to the universe.
from Paramore. But like, yeah, if I'm writing for someone else, then that's a different kind of juice to squeeze, right? Like I'm sitting there intentionally being like, okay, what is on Carrie Underwood's mind? Or maybe if the artist is in the room, it's almost like the first hour if it's me and other writers, we almost try to just like, what's on your mind? What's going on in life? Because music is communication. Like, what do you want to communicate?
Right.
If I'm writing for myself, it depends. Sometimes I do that where it's like, all right, I told myself on Sunday at 4 p.m., from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m., I'm going to come up with my next single. I'll get a certain kind of song versus if sometimes I wake up with a song in my head. Loon, I woke up with the melody and the lyrics. Actually, usually I don't get the lyrics, so that one was really a gift. Sometimes I just like I wake up with it and I just then let myself channel that.
That muse
That
brings it to you.
Muse, exactly. And so there's definitely different processes. I I like the Muse more. That's a little more fun because then it's like, all right, what y'all got to say to me today?
Right. So
Yeah.
do you think that when that happens, when you look at songs that pop into your mind as some of your favorites, songs are like children, and we're not supposed to have a favorite,
Right.
but we do. So when one of those songs that's one of your favorites pops in, is it usually one that has come through the muse or one that you've put a lot of work into?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of favorites, I guess like they kind of they're almost like favorites in different categories or like different reasons for like
Favoritism.
favoritism. Like I have a song that I'm gonna play called 11/6/24 that I wrote last year, which was Election Day, November 6th, 2024, and that was a song I didn't even think. I just whatever was coming to mind, I just typed or wrote, and by the end of the day, I had that song. So that's
Is that
like a
song
favorite.
An angry song or a happy song, or a warning song, or a what kind of song is that? Or you're gonna sing it.
It might be. I'm gonna let the people decide what kind of song it is.
Okay. Well, I look forward to hearing it.
But that's a favorite song of mine where I just channeled. It's like I could only write that song on that day with the circumstance. You know, I could never be like, hey, I'm gonna sit down, say tomorrow, like Thursday, February 27th, and write a song. Like it just won't be the same, you know?
Right.
But then there are songs where I do that, and maybe I take my time with it. I spend a lot of time assembling puzzle pieces. Maybe I have like songs in my lyrics
The Boots book.
written down in my Boots book, and
The
maybe
Boots book.
I'll piece some things together, and you know that's a more scientific process, but
Right.
it's also still a lot of fun in its own way.
Now, did you, while you were at UConn, take any songwriting classes, or have you taken any songwriting classes, or is it just kind of like, this is what I do?
Oh, that's a great question. I have. So I took my first songwriting. I went to a songwriting retreat in 2023.
How was that?
It is the reason why I have these boots on.
Okay. Did
Yeah.
you meet someone that wore boots?
It was my third time in Nashville, and the other two times I went to the Boot Barn, but I feel like I didn't deserve them yet. That third time after the songwriting retreat, the first day, me and two other songwriters, Miss Nancy Hope and Miss Blue Stevenson, we wrote the first song that I played
Miss
today.
Boots Stevenson.
Sorry, Blue
Oh,
Stevenson.
Blue
yeah.
Stevenson,
Also, equally cool name.
Okay, very,
Yeah,
very.
very cool. We wrote that first song that I played, Line in
That
the
was a
Sand
great
together.
song.
Thank you.
Yeah, we like that song.
Thank you.
Everybody
I
in
do
this
too.
room liked that song.
Right on.
I guarantee it.
Thank you guys. Like, thank you everyone, and to whoever is also listening. Like, that songwriting retreat, after the three of us writing that song the first day of the retreat, I was like,
Now I
okay,
got my boots.
Now I think
go
I
get my
can
boots.
go and buy some boots after this retreat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool to get to a place where you feel like. I'll give you an example. I felt like I could wear my tiara the other night, and
Ooh.
I wore it to the symphony, and I felt like I deserved to be wearing my tiara.
Yes.
Am I royalty? Abso-frickin-lutely.
Mm-hmm.
Abso-frickin-lutely.
And you don't let anyone else tell you different.
Well, why should I? Why
That's-
should I? I'm not the queen of everything, but I'm the queen of my world.
Exactly.
And that's what it's all about, is being the boots of your world. Knowing that you're going to accomplish great things with what you do, knowing that these boots are made for walking.
Yep.
And I think that as we connected over boots right from the get-go, right from the get-go, I want to keep an eye on the time,
Yeah.
because what I you to do is get up and finish you have how many more songs in your set, plus the final?
Plus the final, maybe like 2 or 3.
Okay.
Or more, depending on the time.
talk.
Yeah.
So, if you were given your choice of any venue, any amount of people, anywhere in the world, and it was for any amount of money, where would you go and what would you do and how many people would be there? I don't care about the money, but I had to throw that in for you.
Yeah. I mean, let's get the money out of the way first. Give me $23 million so that I can then put it to fund music in schools, songwriting, arts, any type
Funding the
of creative
arts.
expression, please. Please. And the venue, Red Rocks, no question.
Okay.
Amount of people,
As many as will fit.
as many would be willing to hear. Honestly, I've played to all sizes of crowds, and it's just a privilege and a joy and a gift and a blessing to even just be able to play and have people listen. So like however many people would want to come to Red Rocks.
Are you as satisfied with a small listening room of 2 or 3 people as you are with a stadium of 4,500?
I almost kind of would prefer a smaller thing,
Really?
because then I can like talk to the folks and be like, what's up? What'd you like? What'd you maybe not like? Or what do you think? Or like at this stage in my career where it's like, I don't have songs on Spotify. Like
Right.
I just kind of would rather play for a smaller group of people that I can connect with and share with and like have a indelible impact on kind of
Right.
thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you ever think about teaching your craft to other people?
Yes, I actually hosted my first songwriting workshop this month, a couple weeks ago. And I'm hosting my second one March 17th with...
Where can people find out about that? Can people come to it?
Yeah, for sure.
Tell people where they can find you and where they can find out about your songwriting workshop.
Yeah. So the songwriting workshop is through my music company that I started. It's called Leather Tracks Music Company.
Of course.
Of course. And this second session, it's in collaborate. This first and second session and following sessions moving forward, it's in collaboration with Milford Open Mic. So I'm from Milford, Connecticut.
Yep.
And Milford Open Mic is a monthly open mic at restaurants around Milford. And I've gotten to know the organizer, John Ciambriello, another fellow songwriter, singer-songwriter, very well. And so, yeah, the second songwriting workshop will be on March 17th at Stonebridge Restaurant in Milford, Connecticut. It's free and open to the public. Yeah, you don't need to bring really anything besides yourself.
And a Boots notebook.
And if you'd like, yeah, a Boots notebook. Anything boot related, I will accept. I'll generously accept.
I meant for their own writing.
Oh, yes, of course.
They should have a pen.
Yeah, a pen.
And
Yeah.
they
No,
should have-
I actually have, I bring pens, I bring paper, I pass out. I've always wanted to be a teacher in something, but I just never had the chance to like go to teacher school. But like, I feel like this is my opportunity, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Thanks,
It was Milford that I met you at, not where did I say Madison? I said Madison.
Yeah,
It was
well-
the Milford Playhouse or Okay, so they're waving at me. Wave back at them.
Hello.
Tell them I'll go back home. Anyway, we couldn't do the show without them. I'm going to ask you, if you will, get up and finish out your set list and take us out with a final song. I'm so glad you came here. I'm so sorry that I'm not perky.
You're just fine.
The
just
ice
the way you
took
are.
me down.
I feel that same.
So I look forward to seeing you again and again and again and again. Next time you come here, you better have boots as good as mine.
I know. I got to upgrade.
Yep.
I thought these were going to be a little fancier to show off, but even these hold no light to Dots's.
Nope.
So I'm just going to throw these. No, just kidding. But, yeah.
Go places. Don't forget to untether.
Yes, untether.
Don't forget to
Thank you, Doc.
untether. And while he is untethering and getting up to his guitar, let me remind you, it's cold out. it's still not spring. Even though the day we're taping this show, it's amazing outside. It's like 50 degrees. It's like February 26th, and happy birthday, Kelly. And yeah, but it's going to get cold again this weekend, and winter is still upon us. Please take care of your neighbors. Please make sure that your elderly neighbors have fresh water, heat, and food. And little kids need shoes and socks on, guys. I saw a little kid running around with bare feet, and it was like 4 below 0 or some crazy number. And I'm like, where is this kid's, first of all, where's this kid's parents? And second of all, why is this kid running around with nothing on their feet? If you see kids with no shoes or yucky shoes and no socks, please help them out. And if you need help helping them out, you know where to find me. I'm all over Facebook. I'm all over the streaming places. You can find me anywhere. Grandma Dot's Promotions. Find me, and I'll help you put shoes and socks on those kids. Somehow, there's always a way. You know, even if I don't have any money, we'll find some money to put shoes on those kids. I love you all. Take care of each other. Love one another. Remember, kindness is a superpower, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye. They're making faces at me. Do you want a stool?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
This shot.
All right. Here we go. Oh, you got one more? Or?
No. You've got at least 13 minutes.
And I want to make sure too the guitar's coming through. I got on guitar. Yes. Good.
Right on. All right. So, thank you again, Dot. It's great to be here in the attic
be
for
back.
the first time.
You'll be
I'd
back,
I'd
my
love
dear.
To come back, and I'd love to upgrade my boots.
You
as
better.
Well.
You better. That's a challenge, pal.
That's a challenge. That's a challenge. All right. I got 2 more songs. This first one, like I mentioned in the interview, is called 11/6/24. America, 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 America. You shared your peaceful waters, the river steeped in blood. America, America. America, America. My, America. The land that once was sacred is falling into flood. America, America. And only time will tell. 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 And only time will tell if I'm in heaven or hell. America. America. Thank you. So, before this last song, I'd like to play a cover, a little snippet of a cover. My sister, for Christmas, got me a Blackbird bracelet, and on it, it said something to the effect of, make a wish, and when the bracelet comes off, the wish will come true. And let me just say that so far, many wishes have come true. So this is a song. This is going to be Blackbird, and then I'm going to transition into my original song called Yours. Just about wanting to be yours in this world where you could belong to many things. Just out here trying to be yours. Thank you for listening. Blackbird singing at the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. And blackbird singing at the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Said blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Blackbird singing at the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. And all your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. I said, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. I said, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Sailing across the sea, she waits for me. With everyone sunken across that room, I've been begging, please set me free from the person I used to be. If it were as simple as I wish it were, I wouldn't leave you with my voice unheard. I've been trying to find the words over and over. How can I be yours? Moving across the room, so we've been under review, splitting our search for the answers up in twos. Cause yeah, I know how you're feeling, I know who you do it, although you don't have to. Cause everything that I'm feeling, well I can't feel it if I can't have you. But if it were as simple as I wish it were, I wouldn't leave you with my voice unheard. I've been trying and lost for words over and over. How can I be yours? To be yours. I've been trying, and all my lives left unlived. And I've been finding out why not here right now. Cause if it were as simple as I wish it were, I wouldn't leave you with my voice unheard. I've been trying and lost for words over and over. How can I be yours? If it were as simple as I wish it were, then I wouldn't leave it here with my voice unheard. I've been trying not a single word over and over. How can I be yours? Thank you.